It's the venue that's had plenty of success, come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the New Orleans Saints and the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're underway from Kansas City. Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. They'll be led out by a proud Samoan and one of your few fellow lefty QBs, Brock, Tua Tagovailoa.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, came to win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
They get 22 out of that play, and that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. First tone of the game for James Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Cape's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Another one for Cook. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's third down. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on third. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Now it's Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Tua now from the gun. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Saints, first down. First and goal, New Orleans.
Cook. Sign quarterback run here. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Saints finish up an excellent opening series. It's a James Cook touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. That is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs, nothing.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Here's Carter on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here are the Chiefs out on offense for their first drive. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
All of us as sports fans, we know those players in the other sports that when we just think of the greatest to ever do it, a skill set that's different than everybody else, immediately a player pops in your mind. And while we have seen GOATs like Tom Brady and Super Bowl winners many times over like Bradshaw, Montana, and Aikman, there's just not many that have ever done it with the flair, the style, and the skill set of Patrick Mahomes.
A second down run by Pacheco. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
To the air, Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. It's him on the in route. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up third down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 1.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the... Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Saints have the recovery.
Hey, a normal old stop on third down just wasn't good enough for this crew. Nope, they had to rip the ball away from them literally in an impressive and dominant play that sets their offense up for success.
Second drive coming up for the Saints offense. And they sure looked clean throwing that football the last drive, didn't they? And that's something we've seen from them early in games throughout this season, Brock.
Previous play is under review.
All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. Mahomes to throw for it. Short pass brought in. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
It's a gain of 29. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. So the incompletion on first. Here is second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And he's going to go down. Great work on the Saints. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
After the sack, offense dealing with third and goal now from the 10. Third and long for him here. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked by their rookie out of Florida State.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
This New Orleans offense readied up for its second drive of the contest. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with a home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you start to murmur, and you might even hear a few bluebirds.
That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
A gain of 26 yards. That's good for a Saints. First down.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Tua off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Going play action, Tagovailoa. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And with a determined effort, that was impressive. He's able to gain something out of that play, Brock, after they nearly lost it. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Throwing on 3rd, Tagovailoa. And he let his man shoot much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
Intended for number 88.
Here comes the Saints punting unit. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
The Chiefs sending their offense out for the 2nd time this game. Their last series sure was looking like points up until that interception, Brock. Hopefully they can move the ball similarly well as they take over here. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at 1st down here. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Back to Pacheco here on 2nd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 10 yards.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
1st and 10. It's Mahomes. Barner's got it. Complete. And as he goes out of bounds, we're going to hear from our referee who the guilty party is on this flag. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Offense to the line, 2nd down. Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, and you got to take advantage of that opportunity, defense just did.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
So on 4th down, outruns J.K. Scott to send it skyward. And the fair catch secured here at the 16. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Enough from the pistol to Cook. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Again, it's Cook. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That one hits for 30. And that's good for a Saints first down.
And the Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Getting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. We've set it down from the 37.
A gain of 12. First down, Saints.
It's a jet sweep. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
And it looks great flying through the air, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
It's 3rd down.
They'll try the right side with Cook. He dodged the tackle. And they only get a couple when they needed. Now they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it 4th down.
36-yard line.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now there's Tyler Luke for the field goal attempt. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Chiefs aren't headed out, and we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes finds a man right side. And this one doesn't go far. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now it's Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it.
A gain of 12.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
A counter give here to Pacheco. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you could do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
And he's down after getting this up to the 41. 5 men in the secondary for the Saints. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Air it out on 3rd. Here's a screen setup for Pacheco. He gets the first inside the 45. And finally stopped at the 34. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And he's going to work this down to the 32. Quincy Riley up to make that stop. So when we come back, Brock, it's going to be 2nd and 8, so we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. Back to the air. Mahomes. Able to find Strange here. He's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Throwing again, Mahomes. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. A 49-yarder in front of him here. Butker knocks it through. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Saints and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. First down, here's Tua. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Coverage defensively by Trent McDuffie.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Tua now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. They'll punt it away again. Bradley Pinion headed back out. Takes it in at the 21. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. It gives it Pacheco to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. Right back to Worthy. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. And a Kansas City Chiefs.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line. And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the 1st down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. 3rd down, it's Mahomes. It's caught, Barner. And they are on him short of that 1st down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
All right, Kate, thanks.
No need for halftime. We'll just keep it right here and get started with the 3rd quarter. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. starting from the 5. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Run from Pacheco to start the half. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd.
To the air on 3rd and long. The Saints are all over this one. Great work by the defense. And now it's 5 sacks for them in this one. Man, this defense is eating. Latest brings up 4th down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback. And they didn't either.
The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. The coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Here comes the Saints offense. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every 1st down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Tagovailoa to throw.
39-yard line.
Hits him on the out route. And he'll get it up to the 44. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
A gain of 5.
Here's Tagovailoa. Short pass brought in. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Excellent protection. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Hey, I'm all for standing tall in that pocket, being patient while everything collapses around you. But eventually, you got to have that clock in the back of your head and get rid of the ball. He held on for too long, and that defense got home.
Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. He's going for it himself. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 8.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down.
Tagovailoa off the play fake. Looking to his fullback now. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd.
With a dive up the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
Hey, I'll be honest with you, Kate. They say that football is cyclical. Well, I sure hope we see the fullback come back. There's just something about that guy. Something about that position. And he just showed you right there. Going to get you a 1st down. They can be difference makers, too.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Finds him on the slant. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. They'll cobble together a yard there. Making a tackle there, Joey Bosa.
Tackled lead at the 21-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Rolling left, buying some time.
Well, I think all quarterbacks have been there before. You start scrambling, you're hoping for something to materialize, and nothing does. You just try to get back to the line, live to play another day, and more importantly, avoid a loss.
He has the 1st And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9.
First down.
A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Need better results here on second and goal from the 10.
At the 10-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints push their lead further to start the half. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints double their lead to 14.
Chiefs 3.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Here's Carter on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Escapes a defender. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Right back to Pacheco. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Setting him on the dive. They call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's third down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up third and
Now pass
3.
play. Here's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And a Kansas City Chiefs.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. First and 10 from the 43. Here's Mahomes. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the Saints' 39-yard line.
This is second and 6 coming up. Looking to throw Mahomes. Out left, Worthy makes the ground. And they take him down right along the 30. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
That's another Kansas City.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
Incomplete. Quincy Riley on the coverage.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Hits his running back. Pacheco with the first and then some. And he's finally brought down at the 9. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
At the 5-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Back to throw, Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's going to go down. Great work by the Saints. And the defensive down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal units and Harrison Butker headed out. It's a 29-yard look right down the middle for him. Butker knocks it through, and that'll get him back to 11.
That field goal didn't do a lot on the scoreboard to make it a more attackable deficit, but it does create a sense of urgency here for this defense to get off the field.
His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Saints and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And what we saw in the first half wasn't an anomaly, partner. They kept throwing it to him as we worked throughout the rest of this game, and the results have been just as good. First down, here's Tua. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. All set to go now from the 35.
First down, Saints.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Tua now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
A gain of 6 yards.
Up air it out on 3rd. Tagovailoa's hits, the ball is out. And the Chiefs look like they have it. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That 2nd and 3rd level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Well, free that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
The Kansas City offense set to take the field. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. First down now, ball at the 33. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
Out of bounds at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
2nd down, looking for options. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Saints adding an extra DB. This is 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Got all of it, and this is good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
This makes it up to the 25. The Saints come marching onto the field. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Tua setting up to throw. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up second down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
Handoff headed right. It's Cook. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he'll fly ahead for a few. It's third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
He'll throw it. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing fourth down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Takes it in at the 26. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage, so no gain on first down.
He steps out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Looking to throw. Short pass brought in. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So they hit him for 5 yards on fourth down, and they get the successful conversion. Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Right side cut by Higgins. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear.
And they got there in time. He's taken down. And fairly likely, Brock, we see this offense stay out and go for it on 4th and short.
It's 4th down.
Every sack, every stop has just been like another nail in the coffin. And now, well, now there's only one spot for a nail left. This is their last chance. And that defense, well, they've got this crew on the edge of the cliff. Now can they go finish when it matters the most?
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play. Forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Coaches challenge you to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
The New Orleans offense set to go now. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just So this a win on the road for the Saints. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
So for Brock Huard and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from Kansas City.